It's game time, baby. 3 schools, 1 mic, let's go! Hey.
It's 4th and niggas, we don't punt, we go get it. Seminoles, Gators, Canes, all in it. From the swamp to the field to the U, we committed. 3 friends talking ball, yeah, the heat stay lit. Let's get it. FSU, bring the chop, Miami, bring the swagger. Gators in the mix, we don't need no dagger. Rivalries run deep, bragging rights on the line. Every week another battle, every take another grind. We break down plays, talk smack and laugh loud. Reppin' our school, standing tall and proud. Saturday lights, yeah, we live for the fall. 4th and inches, we just love that ball. It's 4th and inches, no time for the benches. 3 fan base, no fits. Semi-news, Gators, Canes, who's winning? From the volume up, the season's just beginning.
Welcome back to another episode of 4th and Inches. Your boy Mills kicking it with my guys, Joe D, Birdman. What's happening?
What's going on, fellas?
What up? What up?
Another glorious day. Big matchup this week. We also are joined with a special guest, an Amos P. Godby legend.
The great.
Absolute coolest teacher that ever graced Godby High School. Health teacher, I believe. Also
Health
was that
anatomy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She was also the athletic trainer there. She was also the athletic trainer for Jacksonville University and the Tallahassee Thunder. Clemson alum, as you can probably guess by now, and a huge fan, of course.
Absolutely.
The first lady that's ever graced 4th and Inches podcast. The homie, the pal, Miss Deb.
Hi, guys. I am very honored to be here and to be the first woman on this show. So, thank you.
Well, I don't know. Like I can't think of any on the top of my head we'd rather have, So on hate
You guys
week,
are so sweet.
on hate week as well. Me and Miss Deb. Well, like I just said, we go back to high school days, but it's so funny. The world is so small.
Absolutely.
I go to a Halloween party at my mom's house, probably 8 years ago or something, 10 years ago. And I walk in, and there's Miss Deb. And we both look at each other and and she's like, I'm like, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, I'm friends with your stepsister. I'm like, well, I hope you like the drink because we're about to have a good time tonight. And we're about to have a good time. The world is small. And yes, and we also, she's a Clemson alumni. She's a big Clemson fan. Her social media will tell you that. And
just a little bit, yeah.
every week we do this little silly thing where we're not allowed to be friends this week, and we love each other, but this week we're the love is a little less.
Absolutely. Shout out to Robin though too, because Robin will not talk to me this week. Your stepsister.
Shout out to stepsister. Yes. Yeah. So it is hate week. We got Clemson on the show today. We're going to talk about our game, of course, Florida State and Clemson. We're going to talk about. Who do y'all bums play? Y'all play Florida plays Kentucky.
Whoa.
Sorry. And Syracuse and Miami. Big. I don't care. This time of year, it's a big matchup. I don't care if you got a winning record, if you got an okay record. It's that time of year where every win matters. You got to try to get to a bowl game. It's that time of year. A lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things can go right. Miami, believe it or not, Miami's still they're gonna need a lot of help, but Miami is still in the picture, which is crazy because Florida State and Clemson is not.
It's not that crazy that y'all aren't.
Y'all came out the gate losing.
Yeah.
Y'all came.
This is the Clemson in the 90s.
I take that back. Well, y'all came out the gate losing in ACC play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, we knocked off Bama. You couldn't tell me that. When we knocked off Bama, we're definitely winning the conference this year.
Many moons ago.
A month of Sundays. Isn't that what you like to say? A month of Sundays. We used to be kings, Deb. We used to be kings around this place.
Listen, I was at your first Clemson Florida State game when you guys joined the ACC in '92. Well, it's not the first Clemson Florida State game, but your conference game in '92. Because I do know Punt Ruski and blah, blah, blah. But Yeah, I know, little Deion Sanders, but I was also at the first Bound Bowl too, so
That's
you
cool.
know, yeah,
That's
you guys
dope.
have had some good games for sure in the ACC, so
Yeah, we
I'll
used
tip
to,
my hat.
once upon a time, we used to run this thing. You look back at
Hmm.
the last 10 winners, Clemson's all over the place. There's like 8 of them or 7 of them. We won 1 in 23. I think Pittsburgh won 1
Hmm.
in COVID year or the year after, something like that. Wasn't too long ago with Kenny Pickett and them, I believe. And yeah, other than that, it's been Clemson. So it's been Clemson's conference. It is weird seeing. I mean, with a losing record, it's weird seeing Clemson.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of
And
weird. It's kind of weird seeing it.
it is, but let me just say, when I was there in the 90s, we were praying for 500.
Right.
So to see this ebb and flow, it's been beautiful, the
Yeah.
past decade or so. So everybody that's up in arms, they weren't true fans, or hell, they probably weren't even born when I was at
Right.
Clemson, so I can appreciate a season like this, and I hope others can as well, because we know next year we're going to come back and kick ass. So
Right.
I'm not mad about it.
That's the thing. Whenever you win, y'all won 2 championships. Hell, whenever you win championships, guess what you also acquire is shitty fans out of nowhere. And definitely have seen it with Florida State. And I've just seen it, not even just Florida State, or like I've seen people like, yeah, I'm a Bama fan. Oh yeah, what city is that in? They couldn't even tell you. They don't.
Exactly.
So those aren't the real fans, and and we got that. I think all fan bases got some shitty fans, by the way. But
Oh yeah.
the
Most
ones that
definitely.
the ones that are ready, because this is a crazy year for Clemson, especially. I mean, Florida
Yeah.
State, we've kind of been shitty off and on for the past several years. Last year was really bad, but for Clemson, this has been, this is
They've been
this is weird
consistently, 9-10 win team.
every year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I said it when I was at Godby. I'd say it everywhere. There are very few people outside that locker room that truly know what's going on that team. Something's not clicking this year. I've got my theories, but something's not clicking. But no one outside that locker room truly knows what's happening. So
Definitely.
it is
Because
what it is. And
I had y'all pick I made a parlay before the season started, picking all the conference winners. I've said it on this show. I was like, I think this is, surely it would be. Cade Klubnik is back. The defense is always pretty solid. And
yes,
truthfully, I haven't watched all y'all's games, but I definitely watched a good bit of that last one. It appears that it's not the offense's problem. What's been going on is a lot of the defense. We'll get into that in a little bit. But while we're talking about Debbie and her fandom, I got a couple questions I do want to ask you about,
Sure.
About all that. Before we do that, though, like, subscribe. Come on, man. We got Miss Deb on the show. Like, subscribe.
That's right.
Go, for the fellas that listen, go show your woman around. Oh, they got a chick on it. Go show, man. We do this stuff.
That's right. All my old Gobby boys better be liking and subscribing too. Let's
Better.
just start with that.
Right.
Yes.
Don't make me come after you.
Talk to them. So you're, as you just was talking about the old school days of our rivalry.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know you feel like this is a rivalry between our 2 schools.
Mhm.
And then you also
Absolutely.
have South Carolina, correct? Is there any other ones?
None that really matter. If we
Right.
beat Florida State, if we beat the Gamecocks, it's an amazing year. So
So who do you hate more, Florida State or South Carolina?
the Gamecocks all
Okay.
day long.
Okay.
Because, fun fact, I do have a degree from Florida State. I did my master's in sports admin from Florida State.
Okay.
So I do actually cheer for y'all every other game. I know. It's the big
They're
one
not playing Clemson.
Yeah.
when they're not playing Clemson. So, but
Um,
yeah, Gamecocks, forget about it.
Forget about them.
Yeah.
So you've been a fan for a long time. You've seen some stuff. Do you have a favorite moment of just, it ain't got to be against Florida State, but a Clemson football moment? I know championships have been won and all that. Is there a specific play, a game you was at that was just the shit? What was your favorite moment being a Clemson fan?
There's a handful of them. Obviously, 2016, and you guys will get a laugh out of this because you may remember when we won the Natty. I'm standing in my living room crying. It's like midnight or whatever, and I get a call from Judd Hogan. If y'all remember Coach Hogan,
Coach Hogan.
yeah,
Just talked about him last episode.
yeah, and he literally was just like, "I'm on my way to your house." I'm like, For what? And he goes, because I know you're awake. And I was like, yeah. And so we celebrated that win. But two others. Daniel Rodriguez was a player around 2014, 2015. And he was one of two Purple Heart recipients that was playing NCAA football at the time. And he was, yeah, he was not the greatest by any means. But he scored a touchdown on our game that we saluted the veterans. So like you couldn't have written it up any more perfect than that. So that would be my number two. But my number one would have to be, I don't know, 2009 when there was an interception from Christian Ponder and a certain Godby alum, shout out to Dre, intercepted and then stiff-armed the hell out of Christian Ponders.
That's a light way of putting what he did to him, though.
Pointed at him first.
Listen,
pointed at him. Like,
and then dropped him. And then as an athletic trainer, I can't tell you medically what happened to Christian Ponders afterwards, he ended up around the 4-yard line, I believe, and we ended up winning that game. It was like 40-24 or something.
Yeah, that was a huge moment in the game, and
that was the final nail in that coffin.
I've talked about this a million times. It was such a sad, and then immediate, like, oh, that's Dre, and then I come back down again. I was like, fuck though, it was like, oh, that's Dre, damn though, like, and then
that's my
it all happened so fast. The point at him was, Dre, if you listen, that was diabolical, sir. The pointing at him, telling him, like, because I imagine it was something like, you don't want to do it, and Ponder was pissed because he done threw the pick, and he's like, because if you watch the play, it's a very famous play, especially around here in Clemson. Ponder tried to go smack him. Like, Ponder went over there, and DeAndre is a 6'3", 240 pound, all ACC safety. And that was happy and sad for me. And that play, and he posted. I can't believe if he's not posted it already this week. But
I watch that play every year this week. I watch it multiple times.
It was diabolical. Mm-hmm. With that being said, I don't know if this is kind of a good segue, but he might not be. If I was a betting man, I would say he is. Who is your favorite player all the time at Clemson?
There's so many Clemson greats.
Yes.
You've got the fridge. I can't think of a lot from the 90s. Obviously, you love you some Trevor. And so I like Trevor too and what he stands for. But absolutely, hands down all day, it's Dre. Yeah. Just watching him grow up with all you boys, watching all of you boys grow up, and just proud of everything that you guys do. And I know I'm getting into teacher mode here, but, just so proud of all of you, and to watch Dre and to see how he's blossomed into a man, God-fearing family man and everything. I love it. And so to know all of that, and to know that he is, representing Clemson, and he's just my favorite.
To this day. He's there
to this day.
To this day. He's on the coaching staff. And shout out Dre. That team, by the way, at Godby was loaded. We've talked about it a few times. A lot of players. How many, Joe? How many players went?
7.
Roy.
6 or 7. That.
Yeah.
You talk about from that 06 class, or?
Oh, well, I might be talking about 07, right?
Oh no, the 06 class, it was like 6 or 7 that signed on signing day.
Yeah.
A lot of talent through that Amos P. Godby. We got to get that right.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I one of my players, because this, the way college football is set up now, a lot of college coaches aren't recruiting high school kids. From at a high level, they getting a lot of transfers. And my center asked me, "Well, coach, how many players that you play with that signed D1?" And I think I had got up to like almost 20.
Right.
It was like within my 4 years of playing. And he was
Godby.
Within my 4 years of playing at Godby, it was, players that I actually played with. I think I got up to at least 20. And he was like, "Man, I can only name like 2." So, we were blessed to have some talent to come through Godby, especially within those years. And even after us, even after I graduated, it was, before and after me, actually.
Yeah. A lot of talent.
Some talent for real.
The game's a lot different now. Like you were just saying, like they're not going after high school kids as much. And I think you was talking about this a while back, because it's easier to train a kid that's already kind of went through it. He's already in college. You know what I'm saying? At this other college, he's already in college mode. Instead of having to teach a high school kid how to do all this shit, it's probably a little easier just to, get this kid out of the portal and stuff like that. But I have my thoughts about the portal, and I love it and I hate it. It giveth and it taketh. We don't get Deuce Robinson without it, but we also lose a lot of damn players too. So
it's a win now mentality. So I'm gonna go get me a kid that can help me win right now to preserve my job, rather than having to develop a high school kid that'll help me. Maybe 2-3 years down the line, I might not be here. Right. I might not be here that long.
I might not be here. I need to
progress into that kid. Right.
Right. Especially at certain positions, like it's quarterbacks that land at whatever high school they get recruited to typically ain't even there in a year or two. It's most of the time they like the K Klubniks and the Gunnar Stocktons and stuff like that. Most colleges are on their second, if maybe a third school by now. So it's crazy. I know ours is. Ours has played for 3 schools. Crazy.
I got a question, 2 actually. What are your thoughts on, speaking of the transfer portal, on Dabo not utilizing the transfer portal? And you feel like he should, or are you okay with him not utilizing it?
Is that question for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I will tell you, I am a huge fan of Dabo. I've got stories all day long about him, but I can appreciate the fact that he has a purpose much higher than the instant win. And it's, creating that depth chart, making these boys into men and, the community servants and, community leaders. And it's so much more than just the football field. At the end of the day, you also have to look at making money, right? This is all a business.
It's a business.
And so those W's have a direct impact on the bottom line. However, I would rather have a, 5-16 and know that I have men on that team than have a, 9-2 or 9-3 or whatever. And I don't want to talk too much trash, but, be having them in and out of jail like UGA is. So,
There it is.
So
I think that's
I'll
passage,
talk some
though.
trash.
If you go to Georgia, I think you have to get a DUI.
Oh yeah.
Got to pass.
It's a speeding ticket or two.
Go to jail.
Right. You got to get a DUI if you go to Georgia.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I respect his choices.
Okay, my second question: his comments as of lately that he's been making to the media. I know.
I don't know this is coming.
I was gonna do it. Joe's doing it. I love it though. I got the shit off me. Go ahead, Joe.
I think the most recent one was, "If you don't like winning, fire me," or something like that. Something to that
wasn't
effect.
The most recent. That was one about a couple weeks ago. He's gotten even crazier since then. He's been talking some shit up in them press conferences.
And I kind of feel him because he's the most winningest coach in Clemson history, right? Has to
Absolutely.
be.
Absolutely.
And there wasn't a lot of winning going on before he got there. And his buyout is high as shit. So you think it's a, hey, y'all better learn, or go ahead and fire me. I don't care. I'll take my body and go somewhere else.
I'll take my money.
All right. So once again, let me just preface this with, I don't know what's going on in that locker room.
Correct.
With that being said, this is territory for him that he hasn't seen at Clemson before, right? So, yeah, I kind of, I was about the comment about, go ahead and fire me. The fact that he's talking about the refs, I have no problem with that. Because if you saw our last game, there were some horrible calls, right? So I have no problem with him pointing out the fact that they were wrong. With that being said, I don't think he's the next to go at Clemson. I think, and once again, I'm not in that locker room, but I think Riley needs to go. So
that's the OC?
That's the OC. He needs to go. Now, for what it's worth, I took classes with Brandon Streeter, who was our OC before him. I'm glad that Riley's there and not Streeter anymore, but and I think there needs to be some change, but I don't think it needs to be Dabo, not this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. They would be. We talked about this. They would probably be crazy to get rid of him because what exactly are you going to go do? I mean, you're just going to go because for one,
who you go to afterwards,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you go get Lane Kiffin, I mean, you're talking about going from like a God-fearing man to pretty much Satan. Is what you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
absolutely
a big culture shock. I mean, he's not Satan, but like it to them, like to the culture that Dabo, like. I'll be honest with you, man. I didn't fuck with Dabo for a long time. He, during COVID, he made some shitty comments about us and all that shit. But then I watched Jordan Travis's podcast, and Jordan Travis was talking about when I broke my leg, and he was in the hospital. I think the game was still going on. Like he was at the hospital, and he said Dabo Swinney called him. It was like, hey man, I really keep your head up. You'll bounce back stronger than ever. Da 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 da. Praying for you, all that kind of shit. And I thought that was cool because it's a rival at the end of the day. And there's the more I hear about Brian Kelly, the more I think he's Satan. He's a piece of shit. Like he don't even care about his players that played for him that hurt themselves and can't play football no more.
It's been like it's been a free for all the people that's coming out and he didn't even.
Well, there's the one famous player. What's his name? Brooks. He literally got a brain.
I got my head cut off, and he didn't.
He didn't care.
It's been crazy.
Well, for one, he actually killed a kid at Notre Dame or wherever it was, where he sent a kid up there into the overview thing to watch a video practice, and it was windy.
And it collapsed.
And Cuz was like, "It's windy. I don't think we should go up there." He's like, get your ass up there," and it fell over, and the kid died. And then I forget the dude's first name, Brooks. I seen that interview with Ryan Clark. That shit about made me cry. That kid was a hell of a football player,
right?
And hurt his brain or something. I don't know, something. He don't even talk right no more. He's let alone he's never going to play football. And it's like he's never went and checked on him. Brian Kelly's never went and checked on him one time. And there was another player at another school that hurt himself, had a career-ending injury, and he just said he would walk past him in the hallway and shit. Like that's a piece of shit. That's crazy. So with Clemson or with Dabo to reach out to Jordan Travis, that definitely gave me a lot more respect for him. Not that I didn't have any respect for him, I just didn't personally like him. But that let me know a little bit about his character that I wasn't quite familiar with. So,
at the end of the day, and I'm so sorry, I'm at Disney right now, so there are very few people I'll stop my Disney vacation for. You three for sure.
Let's go.
But, at the end of the day, it's a game, right? And we're all human beings. And I know I'm being cheesy here for a minute, but just like you said, that tells me so much more about his character. And every story with Brian Kelly, I'm like, just disgusted.
That dude sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That dude sucks. Let's get into some football, shall we? Y'all ready? And we're just gonna kick it off with the biggest one of the weekend. It doesn't look like it because we're both kind of mid or worse. 4-4 Florida State traveling to Death Valley, face the 3-5 Clemson Tigers at 7:00 night game on the ACC network. God, we used to be kings, man. We used to be
big time,
kings. That shit would be on ABC prime time, man. So yeah, it's not. It's on the ACC network. Clemson is favored by 2.5. They think this game's going to be pretty close. I'm reading. I was reading some stats. Let me go over here and see that real quick because I didn't write it down. Didn't have time. But as far as stats go, team stats, Florida State has the number one offense in the country still in total offense. With like 500 something yards a game. Now, that's 202 yards a game passing for 43rd in the country. And then we run for 113 yards a game. Now, if you look at Clemson's defense, there's their offense. Nope, got to go up here. If you look at Clemson's defense, they're 54th in overall total yards, but they're 20th in rushing defense. So that could be a factor in the game. If we can't get the run game going and they force us to pass, that, we're not really known for passing for a lot of yards. Tommy can make, if Tommy's on, though, I've seen Tommy have a good game passing. As Deuce Robinson's stats show, he's one of the better guys in the country. His guy's amazing. Whatever he needs, we should pay him. But if we can't get the ground game going, I think that's a problem for us. And, Clemson has looked not very good. Matter of fact, Clemson or Dabo was just on the sideline this past game, chewing his defensive players out. I mean, I haven't really seen Dabo get that crazy before. He was pissed off because if Clemson scores, and I said this about my team all year, would y'all score 45 points?
In the last game against Duke, 45.
If Clemson scores 45 points, they win the game 100% of the fucking time. You know, so that's the problem with Clemson. I'm assuming is the defense, but there's a lot going here. There's a rivalry game, big game. At 3-5, throw that shit out the window for Clemson. They're going to look like world beaters this weekend. I have a feeling. I have a feeling this game's going to be a shootout. Not much defense being played because our defense isn't very great neither. So, Cade Klubnik in the bunch. Bryant Wesco. Is Bryant Wesco? No, he's hurt, isn't he?
I believe so.
Wesco's down. But they still got a lot of receivers.
Give me 2 seconds. I can figure it out for you.
I was going to say, I know he is injured. I know
if he's
Dabo
back
asked
for some prayers for him a
it
while
was
back.
rough.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I assume that was serious and might be season long.
Yeah, well,
Wesco is out for season.
Yeah, he's a very talented. He's a very talented wide receiver. Without him, that's a huge loss. I have a feeling this is going to be a shootout. Last time we was there, it was a shootout. It was both teams playing great. Game went to overtime. That was back in the Jordan Travis days. I wore this shirt just for you, Miss Deb. Tiger King.
Bless your heart.
With my boy J Trav. We got J Trav Light coming to play this weekend against y'all. Give me the Knowles, man, in a shootout, though. I'm talking about a shootout. Not much defense being played here. What, man? What, Joe?
You said Jordan Travis Light.
Jordan Travis Light. Jordan
Great
Travis
value,
Jr.
Jordan Travis. Hold on. I did not realize what you said. Go ahead.
What, man?
Great value, Jordan Travis.
Great value, Jordan. I'll take it. I mean, he's no Jordan Travis. He's not. But he makes some plays. He's Jordan Travis Light. Diet Jordan Travis. My boy Tom. First off, we need a big game out of Tommy. Like I said, I believe we're going to have to see Tommy's arm a little bit this game if we're going to win it. So, with that being said, I got a shootout, man. A lot of offense, a lot of points here. Give me the Knowles if we're going to win it. 45-42, Florida State. 45-42. I believe we start slow as well. I want to throw that out there. I believe we start slow. Clemson gets like maybe a couple possessions on us at the beginning, and we have to fight our way back. I believe that all these things happen, but Florida State pulls it out in Death Valley in a rough one. They got the damn and I'll be honest, Ms. Deb, I love you, but that is one of the dumber traditions y'all do with that damn bus that comes around. We're gonna see it on ACC Network.
I think it's dope.
You think it's dope? It takes
come
forever,
down the hill.
man.
I think that's so dope. I like
the hill shit.
A health hazard, maybe.
The hill
hazard
is cool,
coming down the hill.
It takes like an hour and 30 minutes for these guys to load up on, and they show the whole damn thing. Load up on the buses, come around the damn other side of the stadium, and then run down the hill. The hill is cool. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be electric. It's gonna be a crazy place to be in Death Valley this weekend. But give me us by 3, man. 45-43. A lot of points being scored. What you got, Deb?
All right. So, fun fact. I don't know if y'all knew this. I was in the band at Clemson. I twirled.
Did not know that.
I know that.
Yes.
Old band girl.
I
What'd you play?
I twirled flag.
Nice.
And I did so because at the college level, they pay you per diem to go watch football. Not a bad gig.
No brainer.
Right? But so while my boys are loading on the bus and coming around, the band's performing. Okay, national anthem, all that kind of stuff. So that's what you're missing when you're not there in the stadium. But you're right. It's electric there. It's Death Valley at night. There's a poem that one day, hopefully, you guys will read. It's called There's Something in These Hills, and there is something in those hills of Clemson, South Carolina. I do agree with you. I think it's going to be offensive. I think it's going to be high scoring, and I'm right there with you. I think it's 48-45 Tigers.
Taking the over.
Oh, yeah, that didn't even say. What is
definitely
over?
Both is the over. The over is
We're both
56 and a half.
It's
Over
what?
56 and a half. 56 and a half is the over under.
Yeah, I think there'll be more points scored than that. For sure.
Yeah.
Both of our defenses aren't very good, like if you look at the stats of it.
Listen, Clemson is typically a defensive team.
Right.
For years, that's what we were known for. And in my opinion, defense always wins game. Not this game, unfortunately.
What was it? Wade, how do you say his name? Wade Wooders?
What is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a little thing on Twitter. It was a press conference afterwards. He was like, "I'm sick to my stomach. I can throw up."
Yeah.
How we've been playing.
Yeah.
He's like,
They take it very serious. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you got? One of y'all, Joe Bird.
This is a big matchup for bowl eligibility. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be a shootout. It's a must-win for both teams. Looking at the rest of the schedule for Florida State,
all them bums we got on there. What?
Say it again.
All them bums we got on there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean Virginia
dubbed.
Like, come on, man, y'all. But Stanford. Hold on. Anyway, so you have Clemson, you have Virginia Tech, you have North Carolina State. North Carolina State isn't a pushover right now. You have us. So this is, you got 2 wins to get bowl eligible. And you biting, kicking, and scratching to try to get those 2 wins. Do I think you get it this weekend? No. I think it's going to be dare I say, overtime maybe. Last team that gets the ball, wins the game. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Maybe even 50 points scored, between one of the teams. So, yeah, 40, 48, 47, a close ball game.
Yeah.
Maybe a field goal, maybe overtime, but I'm Clemson by less than 3 points.
I love you, Jarvis.
You used to take my risk. I gotta go with you.
Well, Jarvis, I don't think that it's a risk. Hey, y'all, no offense, John.
You see my face?
Nothing against FSU, but I'm gonna go. Yes, I am. I'm gonna go Clemson 45-42. I mean, like it's definitely gonna be a high scoring game. Now, y'all do need 2 wins. Y'all get 2 wins and y'all in the bowl. But I mean, I just don't think that y'all do it here. I think Clemson has a little bit more to prove right now. I mean, they
need it more than us.
Yeah, they need it a lot more than y'all.
They do.
So, and that's why I say it's Clemson. Y'all get y'all 2 wins elsewhere. I do think that y'all eventually make a bowl this year, but yeah, I just
Big Daddy Lawnmower Bowl.
The Mayo Bowl.
It's better than the damn Pop-Tart Bowl.
The Pop-Tart Bowl is lit. If I'm not in the playoffs, give me the Pop-Tart Bowl, bro. That shit is lit. I like the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Man, I just don't like that.
They make a 6 foot tall Pop-Tart, Bird. What do you not like about it?
Man, before the Pop-Tart Bowl, was it the Cheez-It Bowl?
We went to it in 2022, yeah.
Man,
Clemson was there as well,
yeah. I can do it. Okay,
I like the
Cheez-It Bowl.
Yeah.
Pop-Tart Bowl. I mean, man, you calling us some damn pastries.
Hey, brother, I like the Pop-Tart Bowl. It's a whole thing. They'll you don't know what the Pop-Tart's going to be for the final one, so they have a face-off. It's hilarious.
It don't matter. They saying that all of us is cake in this bowl.
It's actually a good bowl though, Bird, because y'all just barely missed the playoffs with that last week loss, and that's the bowl y'all went to. That's actually a good as far as not in the playoffs, it's a big bowl game.
It's one of the better bowls.
Yeah, one of the better ones. It's definitely a lot better than the GoDaddy.
No, it ain't a good bowl when we lose.
Ain't none of us for that. Bowls. Exactly. Y'all ain't won one of those in a while. But truthfully, who gives it?
Don't rub it in, John. I know.
But truthfully though, who gives a shit whenever y'all do win that game if Cam Ward plays the whole time? That's the thing. You can't even if it's not a playoff bowl game, who gives a shit? Because my best players ain't playing anyway. That's how I feel about bowl games. It's cool to get one and win it, but at the end of the day, when your best players ain't playing.
I mean, but in Cam's, I understand Cam's reasoning. Like, man, you want to see what this new quarterback can do before the season start to know, if we can rely on him. Because if he didn't do that, we would have never went after Beck. But Beck is.
If I'm Cam, I don't suit up at all. I'm the number 1 pick. I don't play that game at all in the Pop-Tart. What was it, Iowa State or some shit? I don't play that game at all if I'm Cam Ward.
But he still does, and he still helps us out a whole lot.
Facts. Man, I'm just saying, me, I ain't throwing away. I might tear my ACL out here. I might Jaden Daniels. Y'all see that shit? Ugh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
We talked about it.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
I mean, his elbow the other way.
Because there was a famous football player, the person who started this whole thing about sitting out bowl games. I mean, Leonard Fournette and McCaffrey and all them were like kind of but there was a player for Notre Dame, and his name was like Jalen Smith. Linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Yep.
First round, easy money. And then goes out there and plays in a meaningless bowl game and destroys his knee.
Yep.
Done.
Turned into like a fourth or a fifth round. They still got drafted, probably higher than what a lot of people thought, but just based on his raw talent. And ended up still playing and having a decent little career. I couldn't even tell you if it was decent. I know he played, though, because I remember seeing him a year or so later. But it's tough drafting a guy ain't playing this year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. So,
right.
Well, I'm glad that y'all have faith in Florida State. That's awesome of y'all. That's cool. Showing love to them.
Not really faith. We said it was going to be a close ball game.
Most they say.
And I'm going to be honest right now, I just don't like y'all.
Y'all want the over-under on how many minutes me and Miss Deb stand up is 45. What do y'all want to take, the over or the under?
The over.
The over for me.
I'm taking the over.
I can't see it.
The over.
Absolutely.
I won't be able
I'll
to
be
sit
pacing.
Yeah.
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Definitely. If it goes into overtime, definitely the over.
Yeah.
Y'all will hear me up there in Tallahassee if it goes into overtime.
I hate overtime games.
Stressful.
All right. Let's just go into this Florida and Kentucky game. 3-5 Florida Gators. Feels so good to say that.
3-5 Florida Gators.
3-5 Florida Gators. 3-5 Kentucky Wildcats. This is also a night game at Kentucky. My boy Mark Stoops. I wouldn't mind having him as defensive coordinator again. He was dialing that shit up, but they're just happy with him there. Like, he doesn't have to win shit, and then they just keep him.
Yeah. I mean, he's not winning a bunch. He's not losing a bunch. Kind of middle of the road.
3-5. And I don't know what the record is. It can get bad if they lose this weekend.
Year to year,
he hasn't done terrible. And he will mess around and win a game he ain't supposed to, every year. So
correct.
I think they're focused on basketball over there. But the Gators are favored by 3.5. The over-under is 44.5. I looked up some stats earlier. Both of these offenses rank horrible.
Yeah, we're not very
horrible.
Good.
Both these offenses, as far as statistics go, are not good at the game of football. But even though they're both shitty, I would imagine it's going to make me so happy if Florida loses. But they actually played a lot better last week against Georgia, and the offense has been trending. Y'all was in position to win that game. I mean,
definitely.
If DJ throws that ball with his whole arm and not half of it,
it's not questionable. It's a win.
It ain't a question. It ain't right. Yeah. So, and then, some other games, y'all look. The offense has been trending up a little bit, and I think even both teams are ass. Florida's ass has to be a little bit better than Kentucky's ass. So I'm gonna take Florida here, although it will warm my heart. It will warm my heart so good if they lose, and just because if y'all lose this game, it's pretty much a wrap with what you guys got.
Yeah, it's tough for us to get.
Y'all need this one bad. So give me Florida though. I mean, they didn't look bad in that last game. DJ looked a little better. Jaden Ball. That's all you got to do. Feed ball the ball. That's all you got to do, bud. Give it to him 25 times. Whenever them safeties start creeping up, hit him with a play action with DJ Lagway. Get him out in space. Make the plays. Make the throw. I don't know if Vernell Brown and them's back. Hopefully, because
he's questionable, and now Eugene Wilson is out.
I might like Kentucky then. Because here's the thing, Mark Stoops is going to sell out for the run. You know that.
Yeah.
Mark Stoops is going to sell out for the run and make DJ beat him with his arm. And he can if he has a good day, but
Vernell Brown has to play. He has to play. He's questionable. He has to play. Like we can't have Vernell Brown and Eugene Wilson on not playing.
And Dallas Wilson also got hurt that game, I believe.
He's not listed on
okay, well that's huge for him to be if he's back.
Yeah, he's not listed on injury report.
But yeah, give Ball the ball a bunch, and I haven't watched Kentucky play, so I don't know what the hell they're about. Usually they got a good running back or so, but hey,
they lose though.
Is that Kendrick Law? That's the Alabama transfer, I believe. Yep, that's Kendrick Law. Their best receiver is an Alabama transfer. He's only got 351 yards on the year though, so not a super big worry there. Give me Florida. At I don't think you score. Y'all might score 30 points. Give me Florida 31 to like 20.
It's a lot of points for us.
Oh, wow.
31 to 20. It's Kentucky though, bud. If y'all can't do it against Kentucky, it's a wrap for y'all.
I don't think we've scored 30 points all
Or
year.
maybe Georgia pulled y'all soul out last week, and maybe y'all go out there and shit the bucket. I hope so, but I think y'all get it done 31 to 20 here.
Yeah, we haven't scored 30 meaningful points all year.
All year you haven't hit 30?
Against, the
Long Island Iced Teas?
the Long Island Iced Teas, yeah. Other than
Nice.
that, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
I changed it then. 24 to 17. 24-17 Gators.
Yeah. Okay, you want to go, Miss Debbie?
I can go.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you, I do like DJ. I respect him. I'm a fan of Florida. They've been good to my family. But I don't think you go in there with an interim. Now, let me just say, though, you did have a good showing against Georgia, but I don't think you go in against Mark Stoops in Kentucky. What time's that game, though?
7:30.
7:30? Yeah. You're not going into Kentucky 7:30 and pulling a dub. I love you, Jarvis, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think it's Kentucky 24-21.
Let's go.
That hurt.
I'm
How
sorry,
do you follow
baby.
that? How do you follow that? What do you got to say, Joe?
So, we got another Billy. It's not Bayou Billy. It's Billy Gonzalez. After the Georgia loss, I've had people go, "Oh man, it's a moral victory." I ain't no such thing as moral victories. A loss is a loss. A loss is a loss. Feed ball. We have to play, and our deep. I don't know what's going on with our defensive backfield. I've been saying it for weeks now. I have no clue what's going on with our defense. We're supposed to have some pretty good defensive backs. Not seeing it. Our defensive line is pretty good. Our linebackers are decent. Not seeing it. We're gonna have to score and keep pace. If they score, they haven't. Listen. I'm not worried about Kentucky. Kentucky has beat us.
Hey,
how many
watch that
times?
shit
How many
now,
years?
'cause it was
I'm
Duke.
not. Yeah, no, I ain't saying it's just Kentucky.
It's just don't be
But I'm
careful because
not.
I had that. It's just Duke. People still say that shit to me. It's Duke. And
Yeah, 46-45. It's just Duke.
right.
Lagway.
I was a walking meme there for a minute. It's Duke, and then they beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Lagway goes into Kroger Field and whoops up on the Wildcats. We haven't scored 30 all year, except for the against the LITs, LIUs, whatever they are. What was their mascot? I don't know.
It's a Wildcat. Oh, the Sharks.
Yeah,
The Sharks.
give me
Wow.
Billy G and these Florida Gators 28-17. 28-17.
Yikes!
Give me ball for 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdown
Like
ball.
28-17,
Wow.
ball for 2 touchdowns.
Hell, even Kentucky scored 30-something points this year on Tennessee.
Yeah. Crazy.
What you got, Birdman?
All right. So the big thing that stands out here to me is Kentucky allows about 130 yards of rushing per game. Now, if
Facts.
Ball can capitalize on that, and just like you said, John, Kentucky's offense is, it's shit.
Trash.
So if Florida can get the running game going, I see them pulling this one out. It definitely won't be a high-scoring game. I say the ending will be about 24-17, something like really low. But I do think that Florida pulls this one out if they can get that run game going. Now, Lagway, he'll definitely, he's going to scramble to, loosen up at the box or whatever. But I definitely think that Florida takes this one.
Yeah, I've been screaming it. When you got DJ Lagway or just a mobile quarterback at all, and you got a running back like Jaden Ball, like those safeties are going to start coming up. They're going to have to. They're going to start creeping up. Hit them with some play action. Don't do it like our dumbass OC does it. We run play action on 3rd and 16 where no one gives a shit. They don't even go after it.
Mm-hmm.
Top off.
Run it on 2nd and 1. You know what I'm saying? And where they're like, oh, they're running, and then you hit them over the top. That's how
Play
you do
action
it.
pass. Take the top off.
Take the top off. Deep.
I haven't seen
post
him
route.
throw the ball downfield much this year. It hasn't been a whole lot. And we got some pretty good receivers. Take the top off.
Didn't he have like arm surgery or shoulder surgery over the offseason though?
Yeah.
Maybe he's still feeling it.
I don't know.
I mean, because that ball against Georgia was severely underthrown.
Yeah.
But I've also seen him throw some lasers. That first touchdown against Georgia was a laser, though. Like there was there was plenty of power in that. I'm
still in awe about that side arm that he threw against Texas. That was
right.
Top 10, best throws I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Easily top 10.
Yeah, DJ can make some throws, man, but I think he's going to have to. I think they're going to sell out for Ball. I think Mark Stoops knows what time it is. He's a defensive guy. I think that's exactly what we're going to see is a lot of guys in the box. That could open up DJ to have a good day if he makes the throws.
Oh, I think we have hold on. Check this injury report again. Because he might have some
Is it still super expensive to go to Disney, Miss Deb?
Yes.
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 Yes. Very much so. I'm not in the park.
I was getting close to having to take cash, my son, but now we got 2 newborns. They can't really get a good time with it yet. So I've bought myself a couple years.
And my niece was 6 weeks old the first time we brought her, and somebody was appalled that we were there with her, or here with her. And she's like, "How old?" And I said 6 weeks. And I was like, "I know, we waited so long." And the lady got so pissed off at me.
Thank you.
But yeah, they're very proud of their prices here right now.
Yeah, and they're buying everything. Every time I turn around, I'm like, "Oh, Disney bought this. Disney." They're buying everything.
I wish they would figure it out with YouTube.
Oh my God!
So.
I missed the game. Man, I missed my game last week because of that. When I tell you I canceled that YouTube subscription so quick,
Did they not figure it out neither though?
Not yet, and I had just paid my YouTube the day before it all came out. So
that's a hurt.
Yeah,
just have to go sit at a bar for the game.
Doing this mid-season should be a criminal offense.
Yes.
Something bad had to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's money. They want more money. The same thing happened Xfinity or Comcast, whatever it is. They always same thing happened to them with ACC Network a couple years ago. They just didn't want to buy it, and people were up in arms, "Hey man, come on."
That's why I went to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to not steal. Robin let me hold it. I used to borrow her login to see whenever our games would be on there. I'd have to borrow her login.
Yeah,
crazy man.
Now, John, I can tell you, if you plan on going to Disney, man, you're gonna spend a couple grand because me and my wife usually takes our kids on their 5th birthday. So the youngest one we're still waiting to take up because last time we checked the prices, we was gonna spend about $4,500 easy.
And the prices are about to go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. So I've been told they have a campsite, and me and the missus camp. We got a camper. So I've been told that that's maybe a little easier on you to do that as far as money, and it helps you because you don't have to go buy. You can just go back to the camper and eat. You ain't got to buy that expensive ass stuff they got there. You can just go back to the camper and eat. But I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna sound just a man. I don't really like Disney. There's nothing there for me. But I got 3 children now, and seeing my son have a great time and have fun will make me have a good time. But
absolutely,
just an amusement park in general, though, is not for me. Usually when I get there, I go find. You know what I really want to do? I want to do. Is that at Disney, the drinking around the world thing?
Yep.
Well, yes, it is.
Yep.
It sounds like you frequented that place.
I have successfully completed that once.
Is it 11 or 12? How many is it?
It's 11 countries.
So it's
and
11
I've
drinks.
successfully completed it with one of your former English teachers, but that's a whole nother story. But I may have done the monorail crawl tonight, which is hopping on the monorail, getting off at each hotel, and taking a little. So yeah.
Oh, so there's fun games that I can do too.
Oh,
we'll call them rides.
Absolutely. Yes, because you have to ride the monorail. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
we'll
my type
chat
of thing.
about that off of this, but yeah.
Okay, bet. Remind me because I want to know who that English teacher was. I'm writing that down.
Yeah. Come on,
I think I
now.
can guess.
I bet you can. LB. LB
There,
all day long.
There it is.
yeah. So real quick, I thought Jacoby Jackson was going to be back this week because he wasn't listed on initial injury report, but it still says he remains sidelined for the game. So, yeah.
He's a backup running back, man. Give Ball the ball about 20 to 25 times, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I ain't crazy, am I? 20 to 25 times.
No. He needs to touch the ball at least 20 times.
And about 6 receptions.
At least 20 times.
Yeah, at least. All right. Syracuse and Miami. 3-6 Syracuse heading to the Miami Hurricanes. They're back in the friendly confines of Hard Rock this weekend. 3:30 game. Miami has slipped down to number 18. These are the real rankings too now, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are the real deal. Number 18 Miami. Miami is favored by all the points, 28.5, and the over/under is 45.5. Damn, Fran, what happened? Fran Brown is just. Didn't he beat somebody like early in the season that we was all talking about?
Yeah, they beat Clemson.
He knocked out somebody big, didn't he?
Yeah,
Did he beat Clemson? Was it y'all?
Was it Clemson?
Oh, damn. I swear I didn't mean to do that. I swear I didn't mean to do that.
Dang.
I swear.
I was just staying quiet.
I swear I didn't mean to do that. I swear. But since then, they went on a
beating his
stretch
chest after that one.
Right. Yeah, he was talking big shit, wasn't he?
Streak.
He has lost every game since then, I believe.
They are on a 5-game losing streak.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of games.
Soon to be 6.
That was their last win. They beat Clemson. They lost to Duke. They lost to SMU. They lost to Pittsburgh. They lost to Georgia Tech, and they just lost to North Carolina, who does stink. I was about to say the rest of those teams are kind of like, I can see it. Those are decent teams, but not that last one. Losing to Bill Belichick is just absolute crazy right now.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know why he came back. He should have just stayed and kept his record, his pride, his dignity.
Right.
Retirement.
Talk to us, Birdman. What you got for this game, man?
Oh man, we have 3 of our important starters out. Yeah, Mark Fletcher is out.
Uh-oh.
He got
Marty Brown time.
Yeah, so luckily we have a Marty Brown who can do about the same thing what Fletcher does, but with our one-dimensional play calling, having 2 backs that can do the same thing definitely helps because we know it's going right up the A gap. We know that run game is going right up the A gap. CJ Daniels is also out. Mr. Spectacular Catch. I'm definitely mad about that. And our starting cornerback, OJ Frederick, is out. So we got some big starters out, but luckily this is a lesser opponent. I don't think that we covered his spread because Mario has tendencies of being extremely conservative when he knows that he can win, and apparently even when he can't win. Last week we only scored 20. I definitely say that we win by 14. It may be something like 31. Yeah. Like 31-17 probably. I don't think Syracuse scores that much. Because their quarterback isn't as good as that SMU quarterback because he passed all over us. But but they couldn't run. They couldn't run for shit. At the end of regulation, they had probably -2 rushing yards. So I would definitely say that if it's not for the pass, and I don't think that he'll be able to pass, they ain't gonna do shit. So yeah, I'll say us 31-17.
Okay. I think y'all beat the shit out of these guys. If you look at Syracuse offense, they rank 81st in offense, 36th in passings, 117th in rushing the ball. That's not good.
But it's still after November.
97th it is November, and this is when y'all shit the bucket. But
it's
97th in scoring.
November.
Look at these defensive numbers, bro. Their defensive numbers. Their overall defense is 125th in the FBS, giving up 435 yards a game. They're passing, they're 127th in the nation. Their rushing is 99th in the nation. Their scoring is 113th in the nation. I actually think y'all do cover here. I think Carson Beck throws for 450 yards on Brown's defense. These guys suck. These guys suck. I didn't know that. we talked all that shit when they beat Clemson, and it's like they shot their wad there, and that was it. They have not done a single thing. Let me go see what.
I
What
mean,
have
almost
they
like
even
when y'all played Bama.
heard? Some
I
things
mean,
just can be not said.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
They only scored 10 points on North Carolina, dude.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like I won't put nothing
why.
past them right now.
Why? Why is that reason?
They, I don't know if he got hurt in the Clemson game or, going into the Duke game.
Their quarterback.
Their starting quarterback, right?
That's
starting
right.
quarterback got hurt. He's out for the season. He tore his Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
So Angeli is not the starter.
Angeli is not the starter right now. Mm-hmm. He's been out since right after the Clemson game.
Every now and then, I should chat GPT some shit because I didn't know that. But even more so, I think Miami beats the shit out of these guys. I think especially after last week, I believe Mario's pretty pissed. He was crying on the interviews, talking about SMU was messing with the cadence and the snap counts, and Rhett Lashley even clapped back on Twitter, which was pretty funny because they're grown men coaches talking shit.
Man, I'm sorry, you saying that Beck is going to throw all over these boys.
I think he does.
Hopefully, Beck doesn't throw right to these boys.
Hopefully, he don't. But their defense is god awful, Bird. I think y'all get back right this week and right the ship. And I think y'all might start slow like you did against Stanford, and then you wake up, and then it's all of a sudden it's like 35-7 or something like that. I think you guys cover here. I think you guys blow them out. I don't have a score because I think it's going to be an ass kicking.
All right. Well,
I agree with you, John.
Yeah. Word for word. These guys, I didn't know that about the quarterback, but that even more so. I think that loss last week, it's November. Like we said, it happens to Miami just about every year. I think Mario looked pretty pissed in that press conference. And not to mention, I mean, and I did not know this during the game or even afterwards. I got showed this week, maybe Tuesday or Monday. Ben, my cousin, big Miami fan, he showed me a clip. There was one of y'all's receivers when Beck threw that interception in overtime. One of y'all's receivers literally got tackled in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and the refs aren't on our side.
Yeah, I saw that. And now, at the same time, you don't leave it up to those guys in black and white, but that doesn't help. But like you said, Carson Beck has been a turnover machine. I don't think he does it. I think y'all's coach. I think Mario, Shannon Dawson. That's another funny story. Is them two was not jiving that game. Like them two definitely were getting into it on the sideline. Like they.
Well, the reason why they were arguing, and it wasn't really arguing. Shannon Dawson was kind of just, like a little mad, just letting off a little bit of steam to him because the running back didn't hit the hole that he was supposed to hit. I saw the replay. If he would have hit that hole, it was wide open field. That would have been an easy touchdown. So that's what. So that what he was really mad about. It wasn't arguing between those two.
It looked like it, but I think that Shannon Dawson wants to pass the ball. Mario wants to run the ball. So that's the whole. That was the whole speculation of people was like, they was arguing about who wants to do what. Because ain't nothing probably more frustrating to an OC is you wanting to call your shit, and here comes a coach who don't run an offense and wants to run his shit.
Right.
That's probably pretty frustrating.
So
they got to be united.
Right.
Yeah.
Shannon Dawson also was on Twitter.
For that.
Shannon Dawson was also on the press conference talking about that last play with Carson throwing the interception. He was like, we had somebody in the back of the end zone, but he was unavailable. And they was like, what do you mean he was unavailable? He's like, he was unavailable. And he said it like 10 times in a row, like he was unavailable. And he's like, mad about that.
Yeah.
Blowout here.
Yes, and another thing, I'm getting a little worried about Carson's Beck relationship with team because as you see, as soon as something bad happens, he go to blame somebody else. Because this week, he said, I just do whatever the play call says. It's just like, oh my God, come on.
He said we run the same thing all. He said we run the same thing all game. I just try to run what's called.
Come on.
He's unblamed player and the team and the coaches out this point.
Not acting like that leader.
Yeah, that cannot be healthy for the locker room, man. So
$4 million.
So there are things that lead me to the score and the answers that I gave. It's a little turbulent right now.
Y'all get back right this week for sure. Somebody's bedtime. I know that tone.
Yeah, that's right.
Mine went off an
Here's what
hour
I
ago,
got.
and I'm not even close.
Well, you got your bonnet on, you ready for it.
Do not wear this to bed.
Come on.
You're gonna have people in the car. Anyway,
Every video. Somebody
Every video is
commented on my
crazy.
TikTok today. Like, what's that on that
it's
dude's
crazy.
head? Like, watch the show.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, whatever. They say never kick a man when they down. Y'all probably gonna kick them in, pour salt in the wound. Last year, up to this point, y'all had one loss, right?
Ooh, good
Georgia
point.
Tech.
Good point,
Mhm.
Joe.
Up last year, up to this point, y'all had one loss, and then y'all were kind of still in the,
Very much so.
in the picture, and then y'all lost to Syracuse, and that just
Another point.
derailed everything.
Yep.
This is
So-
y'all are gonna beat the shit out of them, Bird.
Yeah, I think y'all owe them one, a whole new one, if you know what I mean. And they're down right now, so yeah, it's y'all probably cover. It's not close. Run the ball, even with Fletcher being out. Run the ball, lay on them, win big. It's gonna be a blowout. I really don't have a score either, but I don't think it's gonna be
I
close.
definitely hope so, man. I definitely
Big
hope
win.
so because we do owe them one like last year, and then for him to give the ode to Clemson.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who did that?
Fran Brown.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yep. At the end of the game, hey man, I helped y'all out, man. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, he
did
did.
do that.
He
did.
I was
forgot
wondering. I was sitting
about
here
that.
thinking, like, what is he talking about? That
Oh,
did
He
do
did.
that.
That's how we
Boy.
got into the championship game. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
did do that.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
mean, we
man.
definitely owe them
Yeah,
one.
I
They
would
just gotta
have that
restore my
playing
trust.
Yeah.
at practice
Yeah.
all week. I would have that playing at practice all week.
Fran Brown is kind of a petty dude. Like he talks
Yeah.
shit. He
I
does
like it.
talk some shit.
He does.
I do too. He was talking about the coaches coming to get his players and shit. He was like, I'm not gonna fight them, but they're gonna have to see me or some shit like that. I was like, damn, Fran, damn.
As long as he can back it up, that's good. But
Yeah, I like me some Fran too. They're definitely in a down year though. I like the coach they had. What was the coach's name they had before him? Black dude too.
it starts with a D.
I liked him too, but I like me some Fran. But yeah, I think y'all about to beat the hell out of those guys, Bird. Really do.
Well,
Hope not.
so.
Hope not. But
No, I hope so. Prove
done
me
pre-
wrong. Prove me
y'all
wrong.
done pretty well at home.
Yeah.
You've done pretty well at home.
In front of your 4 fans, but
Hey,
Shots
You know what?
fired.
I don't have any smart. I don't have
Shots
any kind of
fired.
retort for that. Now, if it was John, I would definitely have something to say.
hey man, equality,
Something
right?
it is
them-
all good. It is all
With
good.
them
No.
$5 and $6 ticket specials y'all got.
They need to have some more. Hey, did y'all see we do, our fans are crazy. Like they bitch because we don't win, and then when we're finally beating the hell out of Wake Forest, half the stadium leaves, and so everybody was moving around and stuff, and they had it started with 15 people. 15 college kids took their shirts off and was doing this shit with their shirts. And then over the next span of 30 minutes, it was 100 or 200, 300 people up there doing that shit. There was people up in the suites above them doing that shit.
It started. It come from I think a basketball game or something. It started
so
whatever.
funny.
But here's the kicker. I told you about Cooper last night. So last night I was at the Tallahassee Quarterback Club dinner, and somebody asked him that. What do you think about the guys swinging their shirts? He was like, well, I was coaching my guys.
Yeah.
So
I didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, not paying
I
attention.
didn't see him. So he was like, besides, so what did you see it at all? He's like, yeah, I seen it afterwards on Twitter when somebody sent it to me, like, hey, did you see this? And she wanted to know his thought. What did you thinking when you seen the guys? Like,
Should do it every
coaching. Like,
Yeah.
listen,
But I seen a
people.
clip of Tommy and some of the football players taking towels and just looking up there at him doing that shit, egging them on. I'm like, man, these guys we always are a meme. And the hell, it was a Clemson ass kicking that we had a couple years ago with dude without a shirt
The
on
book.
there just
Reading a book. He was like a professor or something.
I paid for these tickets. I'm
I'm gonna get my
going
money
to read my
tan.
book.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's quiet.
It's quiet.
happened to be against Clemson.
It
We got our ass
was.
kicked that game.
Yes, you did.
Who brings a book to a game?
Facts, bro. The professor.
I mean, hey man, he was ready for anything.
Yeah, that
That
bitch in
is
his back pocket or
wild.
something.
Out of all things you bring to a football game, a book.
I'm trying to bring literally the complete opposite of that. I'm trying to sneak a flask in. I'm trying to sneak beers in my pockets. Luckily, all the women that I roll with got pretty big boobs, so I probably shouldn't. Ain't nobody at Florida State listening to this. We get all kind of shit. We brought whole fifths in before.
Oh, you pull up to the camera. That's him right there. Make sure you check everybody you with.
Check all these girls' boobs. Swear to God, we've gotten in there with the whole fifth before. They stuck right in the middle. Yeah, right in there with. I don't know if y'all prize drinks in there. They're proud of them, but.
Well, the good thing at Clemson for all those years is that you could actually go out and come back in.
Oh,
and so, so Clemson used to tailgate. It was amazing because as soon as you started sobering up, we'd go back out to the tailgate, get lit again, and then come back in. Not when I was in band. I had to stay in, And
y'all had it on you. Y'all had it stuck in the tubas and stuff.
So, fun fact, when we would drive down to Florida State, the tubas and the flag girls were on the same band bus, and we would literally bring on garbage pails of jungle juice. And by the time we got to Florida State, we were so shit-faced that my freshman year when we performed at Florida State, we couldn't even twirl. We were so, and our instructor was just like, just hold your flag and march.
Just march. Surely you can march, right?
That's crazy.
It was rough, but yeah.
Yeah, Robin's told me some stuff, that I never thought much about the band. She said the band.
Oh, the band is wild.
Yeah, the band
is almost worse than the football team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they get into some shit and they have a good time, and it's a culture up there too.
Absolutely.
They say at one time at band camp, yeah.
And it was not a flute.
Right.
Real quick though, I wrote this down. You used to have, by the way, Miss Deb, for anybody that Godby alum, as y'all would know, her class was probably the most sought after class to get into. Like most people wanted to take her class. One, for her, and for two, it wasn't like math and shit. It was health and stuff. She kept it real. I was never fortunate. I didn't last at Godby very long. I was never fortunate enough to attend it, but a lot of my homies did. And you used to do all kind of crazy shit. Like, didn't you used to make like a guy and a girl keep a baby alive for like a week or something, or like
oh my God,
or an egg or something?
It was an egg.
It was an egg.
I did that with Miss Clem. I had to walk around with a baby.
Yeah,
a baby. She was the baby, but so you made people tote around an egg with a spoon or some shit, didn't you, or something like that?
Ooh.
I didn't do that. I did some. I followed all the state standards for my classroom.
Let's keep that.
100. But I made sure that it was relative, and shout out to all my teachers. But first day of class, I'd always say, you're not going to ever use Romeo and Juliet. You will use something that you learn in this class. And one of the things that I had to do was in the state standards that in my class there was a research paper, and in my class I taught sex ed, so everybody got an STD, and you had to have pictures. And so many of my babies would be like, Miss Debbie, this is disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, it's on paper. Imagine when it's on you.
Right.
And one of the funniest stories was at the end of the year, they always had teacher appreciation. Remember you guys had to do the thank a teacher notes and all that? Mm-hmm. And one of your female students wrote that, because of Miss Debbie, I'm going to be a virgin till I'm married. I got called to Miss Ferguson's office over that one, questioning what I was teaching in class, and I was like, state standards, and she goes, okay, carry on. Right. But we did some wild things.
I had 9th or 10th grade, I believe I had your class.
Yes, you did.
We did CPR. Remember CPR?
Yep.
See that? Yeah. I like that. That's stuff that people need more. Like you said, Romeo and even. Dude, my wife went to college at FAMU. She don't use none of that shit for nursing. None of it. Learn how to do needles. Learn how to you know what they should teach in school is learn how to do taxes. Because I still don't. And I'm a grown ass man.
Well, learn how to balance your checkbook.
If I wasn't with Jade, I'd have to pay somebody to do it.
Yeah.
I got a story about Miss David class, but I can't tell it on air.
No,
I used to play.
It's not
Almost.
even involving me. Well, it's involving me, but I'll tell you.
I got one too.
I was
Shout
gonna
out
say,
my homie Javaris. Told me one earlier when I told him that he was going to be on the show.
uh-oh. Now I'm getting nervous. I used to play 90s R&B. Like as soon as
It
I
was,
was done lecturing or whatever,
yeah.
it was R&B, and we used to have a good time in there.
If
Yeah.
you would be anywhere near that classroom and you'd walk around, yeah, everybody was having fun over there. I'd be like, man, I need to get in that class. This class I just left sucks. So,
Yeah.
all my
Yeah.
teachers,
Yeah.
I had what was the science teacher, Mr. McLean.
Mr. McLean.
I had
Yeah.
Miss Gosen for English. What was that dickhead's name? Mr. Floyd, the typing teacher.
I have to
He was
stay PC.
he was kind of a dick, but the cool thing about being in his class is you was right next door to the lady with the cookies though.
Miss
And
Clem.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
and you could get, I got a bunch of my friends was in there. I'd get me cookies all day long. And Floyd would be mad about it.
Talking about, man, Miss Clem used to bake those. When I tell you, she used to have that hallway smelling so good.
So good.
Hmm.
So
Oh
good.
my God, the best cookies ever.
Yeah, those are the days, man. Shout out
Yeah.
MSP Godby and all the OGs.
Absolutely. Once a cougar, always a cougar.
That's right.
Yep.
Still
Oh,
keep
yeah.
up with a lot. Even some of the teachers, Miss Malloy, still see Miss Malloy every now and then. It's always
Aw.
fun running into her.
Man, she followed us from
Miss
Bellevue.
Majak is still there.
Still?
Majak is still there.
Still.
Tell her I say
How does she
hello.
handle these kids?
Still Miss Majak.
Yeah.
Still Miss Majak. Coach Fearson's still there. Miss Whitehead is still there.
I knew Fearsome.
Miss
Love
Mitchell
me
is
some
still there.
Pearson.
Yeah, Miss Mitchell's still there. Mr. Lawrence is still there. The guy that did
The lawn
right.
maintenance.
Right.
Whoa.
So he got inducted into the Godby Hall of Fame. You know, he started working there before he graduated high school.
Yes, he started in the cafeteria and then
That's crazy.
moved over to the maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's
insane.
yeah. It's
He's
crazy.
an amazing human being.
Yeah, he's been there for a long time.
That's a long time. He must love it. You don't
So,
work nowhere that long and don't love it.
exactly. So, you know that you're old when your babies that were at Amos P are now teachers there.
Yeah,
You,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Chi-Chi. You know, Chi-Chi was one of my, Chelsea Johnson was one of my first
Yeah, Coach Johnson.
athletes.
You
Yeah.
call her Chi-Chi?
That was nicknamed from a long time ago, but yeah.
Sherelle is Perryman now. Softball, Sherelle. Yeah, she works there.
Really?
Yeah, she
All
works
my babies. I'm so proud of all of you.
there. Yeah, she's coaching softball too.
Good.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Next
So crazy.
generation.
It is, and it's a great high school. I mean, I didn't make it there long, but I never disliked the high school. It was just some of the. I'm just gonna say some of the staff. Some of the staff, I didn't really care because a lot of them followed us. Just say Malloy followed. I love Miss Malloy, but
Yeah, she followed us from Bellevue.
Deputy Etheridge followed us, and
Yeah,
he already
yeah.
knew some of my ways from
Ways.
Bellevue. Yeah,
Coach Mack.
yeah, you're right.
Nah.
Coach Mack never worked at Godby.
He was always there.
I mean, he was
He,
always there.
he coached, but he
Yeah,
never
he coached. He never
taught
worked
or
at
He
Godby.
was there a lot,
never
not to
worked.
get a check.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he
Okay,
was getting
so
a check
was
for
the
football.
coach.
He worked at Bellevue and then he went over to not
Lively.
Lively. Yeah,
Lively,
he's
right?
been at Lively
Hmm.
ever since. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
but I remember
Yeah.
him at Bellevue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely worked at Bellevue.
that's crazy. Well, Miss Deb, it was a delight to have you on.
Yes,
I
it
am.
was.
Oh my goodness. Thank you
It was.
guys. It was
It was great to see you.
Yeah,
so great to see you guys. Humbled that you asked me to do this. I had a great time.
it was awesome. It was very much fun.
Yes.
Don't leave though. Let me
I'm
send us
not.
out and stay here. Okay. With that being said, we're gonna get on out of here. It's late. We got stuff to do. Miss Deb took time out of her vacation to do this with us, so we very much appreciate you for that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Still, like, subscribe, share, tell somebody about us today. Help us grow. We're trying to get to that big mark. We're only like 200 subs away. You know what I'm saying? We can try to do it by the end of football because we know y'all gonna leave us when football's over when we're just over here rambling about nothing, about what ifs and all that stuff. So while it's still hot, man, get us to 1,000. Help us out. So
Being
Miss Daddy
undefeated
says
next year.
so. Do it.
yeah. All right,
Definitely.
we out of here, man. We appreciate
You
y'all.
get in the
We
cold
out.
tub.
That's right. Right. Hey, listen. Somebody. It takes by the way, this takes no money to do this. It takes literally 5 seconds of your time. If you're listening and you're not subscribed, hit the button, dog. It's right there. It's right there. Hit the button. So help us out. We're out. See y'all later.